looks good.
I'm so hungry.
We're so hungry. Welcome to our Friendsgiving mukbang, bitches.
You're Blocked with Eden Middleman and Simona Catalano.
First of all, cheers.
Cheers. Happy holidays,
Happy
bitches.
Friendsgiving. So I just want to address the elephant in the room. My lashes.
Oh, I was like,
The
what?
caterpillars in the motherfucking room, guys. I ordered, I guess extra large, supersized, fluffy lashes that were not meant for me. So I apologize, but bitch, I'm gonna be using them up because I bought them. So we're just gonna rock.
We're gonna
rock the fuck on.
Rock the fuck on.
All right. Okay. So
Okay.
we're just gonna be eating.
We're gonna be eating and like shooting the shit. We're gonna like kind of play a card game.
And guys, make sure you grab your food, your snack, your drink.
Yes,
Join
make sure you
our
have
table.
a drink. Make sure you have a drink in hand.
First
guys.
and foremost,
Obviously, we're drinking gin, guys.
show and tell. So today, I mean, Simona's already eating pizza, just cheese pizza. We've got some ginger ale and gin. We've got a salad as an appetizer.
Like, we're so healthy. Like, don't we belong in
Balance.
LA? Like, don't we belong in LA?
And guys, the crack. The real crack.
The real crap.
The real crack as an appetizer slash snack slash carb it up. Just keep it open so we can like just dabble.
I love you. We're also like gonna play a game.
And we're also very loopy today, so if we like act extra crackheady, it's because
this is our like, first meal of the day.
it's just our first, literally.
This card deck has 3 levels. Level 1 is perception. So like, how do we perceive each other?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Level 2 is reflection, and level 3 is connection.
Resurrection.
Resurrection.
Why
Okay.
am I having trouble with the cheese?
Okay. I love this for us. I know this is not how you're technically supposed to play, but I want to
Like, this is how I eat, okay? I don't judge. I like to take the cheese.
Oh,
dip it in the
this
hummus.
is interesting. If you were to buy me a present knowing nothing about me other than what I look like, what would you buy me?
Some, like, if I had an unlimited budget, something designer. You just look like a designer girl.
I like a designer girl. Yes, honey.
Do I seem like someone who would get a name tattooed on myself? Why or why not? Ooh, this is a good one.
Because I know you would never. We've spoken about this.
Why?
Because it's like means a bad thing and it like creates like a jinx in your culture. It's like bad. It's like superstitious. Like, do you know what I mean? Whereas for me, we all know like my husband tatted, getting that tatted.
I want my husband to also get like my initial tattoos.
Yeah, like it would need to be a mutual thing. Like I would like a little initial, like right, like side boob. Side boob. I think it's hot.
This is so good. I think it's just because we're hungry.
Wild card: maintain eye contact for 30 seconds. What did you notice?
But I'm gonna get so nervous.
You're fucking caterpillar.
I feel bad for you. I have to stare at these.
Okay. As a child, what do you think I wanted to be?
A dentist.
Like a pediatrician. But yes,
I was close.
you were.
I literally just made that up though. Wow, I had a feeling.
Okay, do I seem like more of a creative or analytical type?
Creative.
Love you. Do you?
But I know you so well.
I know. Okay, so we'll go to level 3 is connection. We'll move up. But do you think I fall
Take me to level 10.
Do you think I fall in love easily?
Yes.
Why or why not?
Yes. Like me, it's like forget about it. It's like even if I love you, I don't love you.
What compliment do you think I hear the most?
That you're pretty. That you're baddie. Hold on, baddie. Guys, we're going into the salad now. I dabbled in the carbs and now we're doing. Do you want some salad, babe? Do you want like a little? Like, look at this couscous.
Like, I know I should.
Look
Like,
at
I
this
know. I'm just so hungry that, like,
hummus.
the gin and pizza is really hitting for me. Ooh, okay. What does my Instagram tell you about me? Like, if you didn't know me, what does my Instagram tell you? Like, only has 14 posts, BT dub.
So it tells me that you don't give a fuck, but you low-key are like, bitch, I'll post when I want, and I'll post what I want, and like, fuck all of you.
Ooh, I love that vibe.
Yeah, it's got some like sass to it. Like you can
Does
tell.
it really?
Yeah, you're like,
You think so?
I only post on vacation because I'm a bad bitch and I don't give a fuck about anything else. Like,
I love that for me. Yes, honey.
And my Instagram is just like question mark. Like she's trying to post, she's trying to
Question mark, you're blocked, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Do you think I intimidate others? Why or why not?
Yeah.
Really?
Why are we both? Because we always get this all the time. It's like people who meet us, right?
Especially if we're together. Like if we're together, like we need to approach people because nobody comes up to us.
People are like, oh my god, look at those bitches. Like right off the bat, we are the most sensitive, I feel like.
Honestly, we are.
Like we have a hard exterior. And so when people first see us, they're like, you guys look like bitches with your resting bitch face and all that shit. But then the minute they start talking to us, they're like, oh my god, we were so wrong
it's
about
like you just gotta know how to break the ice because those bitches have the best personality.
And also we're very sensitive in terms of energy too. So if your energy is shit, we don't want to be around you. Or if we feel like it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, I can't. Like this person is bringing me the fuck down.
We struggle in social settings sometimes. Believe it or not.
What was your first impression of me? I love how I'm just like straight quizzing you. Like you're not asking me anything.
I thought you were a bitch.
Think back. Really?
Yeah.
I was fat when we met. Do you remember that?
You were not fat.
Yes, I was.
You had long
I should
hair,
pull
though.
up a picture.
You had long hair though.
I know. It's disgusting.
No, but you always had that like resting bitch face, especially when you were thinking or when you were in your own zone. So I was like, oh my god, like she just does not seem to like anyone. I kind of like that. So,
do you think I've ever checked an ex's phone for evidence?
I feel like no.
No.
Bitch, I have.
I love that.
Hardcore.
I love that.
I've hacked.
But let's get into it. Let's unpack this. Why?
Because he's being shady.
Exactly, because you knew something, right? You had your gut. What did your gut
and
tell you?
Was I right?
Tell you?
Was I right? I was right. It was way into the relationship, like years down the line. Suddenly, I felt something different, and I was like, if you're not going to tell me after I call you out on it, I'm going to investigate. I don't recommend you do that though. So I regret doing that. I will never do it anymore. I haven't done it in a while. So
I love that you've grown from that.
Oh my god, I was such a like idiot for doing that, you know?
But sometimes, like, let's talk about it. Like in the moment, and you're like,
no,
it's no, but it's so hard though because you know, and you can't get the truth out of the person that is supposed to be telling you the truth.
What I realized is it had nothing to do with the other person. It had nothing to do with them. It was the fact that I didn't trust myself. I had a gut feeling. You didn't
trust your gut, and so you needed to confirm. Oh, okay.
It was my issue. It's like, babe, you knew. Like I look at myself sometimes. I'm like, Eden, you knew what was going on. You knew way before you even had evidence. So why did you need to go the extra mile if it was in your gut already? Like you already had those signs. You already had that feeling. You just needed to go do that because you didn't want to believe it. You didn't want to trust yourself. You kept second guessing yourself. And that's why it made me crazy. Like stalker, psycho, like hacking into accounts.
Like stalker 101.
Yeah. And I don't like that. That's so gross. And I'm embarrassed to admit it, but it is what it is. And I learned from it and I will never do it again. If I feel some type of way, I'll call my man out. If he's not going to be truthful to me, okay, baby, bye. Simple.
I ate 4 slices of pizza last night. Why the fuck am I eating another 4 right now?
Girl, I'm so hungry. I'm like pigging the fuck out right now.
You're literally eating leaves. Like literally eating leaves. If this
and cheese and crackers.
If this fucking pizza doesn't go to my ass, I will seriously.
My tits.
I will call Pizza Nova my Pizza Nova.
Pizza Nova. Wait, that's not how it goes.
It's just Pizza Nova, not Pizza Nova.
No, that's song.
I'm already drunk.
4, 3, 9.
Ho 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 Pizza Nova.
Use the ho ho pizza. Okay, I'm done. What's the first thing you noticed about me? Ooh, bitch, be real. Be honest.
Your height. I was like, look at this fucking tall tree.
Giraffe. Look at this giraffe. Do you think I've ever been fired from a job? If so, what for?
No. I don't think you've been fired before. You're not that rebellious type. You're like, yeah, like let's smoke up and like fucking drink, but not like let's fucking miss a day of work. Like not even.
Let's miss a day at work. I would never. I'm too much of a workaholic. What character would I play in a movie?
The villain.
Yes! Wow! I've always wanted to be the bad guy in the movies, you know?
I don't know.
Do you think I was popular in school? Explain. Yes or no?
You would think yes, but you've grown into yourself. So if we backtrack, low-key kind of nerdy. Like straight A's.
Correct. Loser,
quiet, shy,
weird,
prude.
I wasn't prude. I was actually kind of like, I would wear sunglasses inside, leather jacket. I was badass, but no one liked me.
Emo?
Kind of.
Emo.
Kind
of. I love that.
Do you think plants thrive or die in my care? Explain.
I would love to say thrive, but I feel like die.
Facts. Like, what is a plant? I don't even know.
That cheese just fell.
And well, it's just so funny. How likely am I to go camping? How high maintenance is my setup?
Okay, not likely. So high maintenance, like would bring a mattress.
Yeah.
But like same though. So like, but except I would be more willing to do it.
And I'm like,
as long as the mattress was guaranteed.
It's not even the mattress. It's like, where's the toilet? Like, I'm not about to do
like the tree leaves.
No, I'm not gonna wipe my ass with a fucking tree leaf.
I'll bring you 2-ply toilet paper.
I want to flush. I want to hear it go down.
You want to hear it go down?
What about me intrigues you?
Your dark hair and your dark eyes.
Really?
It's just like so, like eye-catching. I feel like, and so intense. You're just like, I wonder what's going on in her head. You know what I mean?
I wonder too.
It's like crickets. Okay.
Literally. Simona, what color are my eyes? Close your eyes.
They're like hazel.
Yeah. Wow.
They kind of change like colors. Like sometimes they look like almost greenish in the sunlight.
Wow.
I know.
You're so good.
I'm so perceptive. Like, fuck yeah. Oh, level 2 is connection. Sorry.
You gotta try some of this
Play
spicy.
a round of rock, paper, scissors. Winner can ask their partner anything.
I don't know what I would ask though.
Come on. Just like whatever comes to you. Okay, bitch? Rock, paper, scissors. Oh. Rock, paper, scissors! Oh!
Did you just go from scissors, rock, and paper?
I don't even remember. I'm like blacking out, to be honest.
So now I get to ask you?
Yeah, now you get to ask me anything. Like anything. Oh my god. Vomiting.
Oh my god, I'm nervous now. I don't know what the fuck. Oh.
Come on, Eden. Oh my god. Making questions is very difficult for Eden.
Fun fact.
I ate the whole pizza!
Oh, you just don't realize when I take a slice.
No! I'm gonna watch this back.
Yeah. Guys, how many slices did I take?
I
Comment
literally
down below.
ate like 6. Like, okay, do something hypothetical. Is that easier? Does that help you at all?
Eden, stop making the wheels turn a little bit. Okay. Fuck. Give me a question.
Okay. If you could break up with someone in the most dramatic way,
Oh my god.
how would you break up with
Where
them?
do you come up with these fucking questions?
I don't know.
Why don't you answer that? Simona.
It's not you, it's me. No, I'm kidding. I would never. I'm not that person, though.
Why?
I'm not that person.
Why?
Because I'm
If
just
they
not.
cheated on you, it is you, bitch.
Okay,
It ain't me.
it is you. It is you.
It
Okay.
is you.
So if they cheated on me, I would just but I'm so emotional though. Like I'm so emotional. Like I'd probably be like, "Okay, get the fuck out of my face," and like cry, and like literally like just drink martinis.
And
all
then
night
Eden
till I
would
pass
come.
out.
Eden would come.
And Eden would punch you in the face.
Where is he? Where is he?
Okay, what do I need to hear right now?
Oh my god.
We're already doing that.
That you're beautiful.
Oh, stop!
And
Like
that-
shut up!
And that-
Stop it!
But
Stop!
no, from the inside out, and that you don't have to worry. I don't know why I feel like you need to hear
vomit.
that.
Like I'm gonna vomit. Oh my god, that was so precious. I love you. What do you think my defining characteristic is?
Your personality. So I would say like the fact that you have a very unique personality. You're outgoing, you're full of energy, but you can't be fucked with. You're not a ditz. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like
Okay.
I feel like that's crazy because you can come across like you are,
Yeah.
but you're not.
I get that.
And
yeah.
if someone tries to test you and like play that with you, you're like, nah. Like you're so sharp, you know what I mean? Even when you act all
Oh my god,
outgoing.
why am I like literally blushing? Based on what you know about me, does my social media accurately reflect who I am? Why or why not?
Yes. Yes.
This deck, oh my god, I
How
can't
did
even
I
talk.
cut the cheese like this? Can you guys explain to me why is there fucking
You didn't cut it on a cutting board, Eden.
Is that why it does that?
Yeah.
I thought
It
was
like
just a
breaks
knife.
at the bottom.
That is
You need a flat surface so it cuts straight.
Why does she know everything?
If we were in a band, what would our name be?
The Crackheads Rock On. what would our band name be, Simona? What
I
would
don't
you
know.
think?
I think it would be
Like it wouldn't be your vlogs.
it would be give me a second. I can come up with something dope. I can.
Guns and Fuckboys, like Guns and Roses.
Oh,
Right? Or like
fuck boys and fries. Done.
Done.
Done. And no, how does one earn your vulnerability, and have I earned it? How can I earn more?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
How can one earn my vulnerability?
Yeah.
You gotta show me that you're there for me. Like, during the tougher times, that you have my back. Have you earned it? Obviously. You know everything.
Everything. Love it. Yeah. Both players share something you're most grateful for in this current moment. Gratitude moment.
I'm really grateful that I woke up this morning. I'm really grateful that I'm healthy.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's the first and foremost thing. Like, we don't realize what you have till it's gone. So I think that it's important to take the time to be grateful for the things you take for granted, which are the simple things, but the most important. So.
Grateful that, like, look at this. We have food in front of us.
Yeah.
We have each other.
We have you guys, you know?
Yeah.
What about me most surprised you?
How sensitive you are.
Oh. What do you think my superpower is?
No matter how busy you are, like, shit is always handled. Like, you're like, I'm gonna get it done, and you get it done. And I'm just like, how the fuck? Like,
that means so much to me, thank you. No, it actually does. Oh my god, what am I most qualified to give advice about?
dating!
What can I help you with? How can I help you with?
How can I help you?
What can I help you with? What do you need help with?
Embracing my youthfulness. I think that, like, I mean, you always do this, but, like, it is something that I think you acknowledge and appreciate about me that I don't think many people do. And to a lot of people, like, whether it's older people or whoever, everybody's like, oh my God, you're always, like, kind of like, I mean, not like head in the clouds, but like, silly, goofy. Like, do you know what I mean? They think that I'm immature almost, because, like, I'm either always laughing or I'm making jokes or I'm just kind of like entertaining people and saying, like, stupid shit. But it's not that I'm immature. It's just that I have, like, I'm just, like, fun. Like, let's embrace the moment. Like, let's live life. Like, let's have fun. Like, why is everybody taking everything so seriously all the time? Like loosen up. It's like, you help me embrace that.
Aw. In a word, how would you describe our conversation? Which conversation?
Any of them? Like,
Craighead energy. Oh, that's not one word.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
Like, hilarious.
Hilariously good, hilariously funny, hilariously smart.
Just hilarious. Like, I think no matter when we talk, we're always laughing.
We're laughing, but it's
like,
always,
do you know what
like,
I mean?
There's always so
like,
much.
It's hilarious. Like, if there was a fucking camera in the car with those eyelashes. She literally sent me a fucking Snapchat this morning. Like, can you see my eyelashes? Can you see them? I'm like, oh no, bitch.
Oh no. How would you describe me to a stranger?
Complex.
Wow. What do you think I fear the most? Be honest.
I am. I'm just trying to think.
I am, bitch. Trust me.
I'm just trying to. I think you fear trusting someone 110% again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that, like a significant other, because she obviously trusts me. But I'm saying, like,
in general, yeah.
In general, like, future.
I don't
people in general.
Yeah. I feel like I don't trust people.
Yeah.
It's
okay. My sister's the same. It's a Scorpio thing. She's like, I can't tell you. I'm like, okay, I'm your fucking blood. So, like,
when this game is over, what will you remember about me?
Your eyelashes.
Ain't nobody gonna forget. I'll tell you that.
I'm telling nobody.
Ain't nobody.
And I saw them in real life, guys. Traumatized.
Am I gonna be a new meme? I'm gonna come
girl
up.
has tarantulas on her eyes.
What do you think my weakness is?
Me. I mean, dick, like vodka, like spending money. Like, I mean, just to name a few, guys. Like, let's get the ball really rolling here. But I also, like, I don't think it's a weakness that you have. I was interpreting it as something you're weak for.
Yes.
So, like, I was gonna be like a guy that literally can provide, like, has your back 3,010%, like, will handle his shit, take care of you, and hold it down. Like, I think if a guy can give you that, I think you're like, I'm in.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, but what's my weakness? Like, you know, you have strengths and weaknesses, like in a job interview. What is my weakness?
Oh,
what,
see,
what,
that's
what,
how
what
you
do I
interpret it.
suck? What do I suck
What
at?
do I suck
like, what do I have issues with? Like, what is something I need to work on? Like, I actually want to know.
Oh, okay. So I think
Communication.
Yeah. Literally just gonna say that. I'm like, I think you could practice over communicating because I'm like thinking back to our conversations. I'm like, give me something. She's like, yeah, I'm like busy at work. I'm like,
give me nothing.
FaceTime me right fucking now.
Like,
what the fuck is going on in your brain? Like, I know something's happening. I can see it. I see the fucking wheels turning, bitch. And she's like, no, it's so light. It's not even a thing. And then she like tells me, and I'm like, oh, okay. And you've just been battling that for like 3 weeks. Okay, great. Good to know. What parts of yourself do you see in me?
God forbid I see them in you.
Oh my God.
No, I think that we both are like, we're both so similar yet so fucking different.
I know.
It's actually insane.
That's why it works though.
We think alike. We kind of, to a degree, we think alike. We have the same kind of vibe. We have the same kind of preferences for like general things in life.
Yeah.
But then again, if you zoom in, it's like, well fucking black and white,
whoa.
different.
And
Yeah.
I love that. Because
It's
it works.
like,
It
whoa.
works.
How do they do it? It's like, whoa.
Give your partner a hug, not the crappy kind. A warm, fluffy one.
Oh.
What do you admire most about me? Like, why am I getting these weird ones? I love it though.
I love how ruthlessly and unapologetically you are through and through, no matter what.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, and how even when people or things get in the way of that and try and prevent that, do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You're like, nah. Yeah. I'd rather fucking die.
I'd rather fucking
and
die.
I love that.
Because 50 on a fucking flight. Like,
no, because you're living with so much intention and so, like, you're just so in tune with yourself, and that's, like, in my opinion, truly living. Like, if you're living and you're not you and you're just doing it to please other people or whatever, it's just, what's the point? You're like literally making every day count. Like, it's crazy. No, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Holy
What
shit.
is one thing you think I can do that would dramatically improve my life? Is this signs from God that I need to like fix myself?
From God. Dramatically improve your life. I'm just grabbing the gin. Do you need a refill?
I'm getting like emotional. Yeah,
I need a refill.
like a little.
Worry about the present moment.
Yes.
Be fucking present in this moment. Because you're like me and we have anxiety and we really do like, and I'm guilty too. You allow your feelings to really overrule everything. And you just like allow them to swallow you up and consume you. And then you're like in this state of not feeling your best, letting your emotions control how you feel and absorbing them almost to the point of like borderline like depression.
100%.
And like we're both capable of this, like unhealthy coping mechanisms.
Yeah.
Like I'm always like, okay, set myself some rules. Like what are things that I could do that will make me feel good in this moment?
Healthier alternatives.
Yes, for sure. Me too.
Give each other nicknames.
Poopy pants. Why did
I saw the way your face was like, and I was like, don't do it.
I was like, I don't know why, but it just had to come to.
It's because I'm lactose intolerant.
No, I was literally thinking that 3 minutes ago. I'm like, fuck, am I gonna shit my pants tonight?
Her nickname is Buttercup Sugar Plum.
Buttercup Sugar Plum.
Like, you look like a little buttercup.
Oh, she always, like she says this, like she'll be taking photos of me and she'll be like, oh, you're so cute. I look at them, like got hit by a bus.
Guys,
got hit by a fucking bus.
Doesn't she have a baby face? Like I always thought you had a baby, like just
like until I was like literally until last year, they're like second piece of ID. I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? second piece, bro. Like I don't have that.
How do your personalities complement each other?
Okay. So I feel like we have the same almost personality. We adjust to the, okay, I know everybody's like influencing energy in the room, but when you're an empath, which I feel like we both are, you absorb energies in the room.
Oh, fuck me.
So,
like a sponge.
Exactly.
Like, it's
and
so
you
bad.
Can't help but like, why the
take
fuck?
all their shit
Take it in
on
as yourself. And I'm like, holy shit. But in certain instances, like when I walk into a room and let's say I'm vibing and you're not, I can compensate for what she's lacking. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, what can I do to support her in this moment? And how can I balance our energies out so that way we're both okay? How can I be there and support her? And I think that like our dynamic overall as a friendship, I feel like we really do at different points throughout the day, throughout our lives, in certain situations, we balance each other out. When you're not feeling it, I'm like, I got it. Take a break, step back. I'm going to handle it. It's good. And then when I'm like, in my mood, I can't do this, overwhelmed. You're like, don't worry, I got it. We really do. We're like, literally, like, you don't have one task. Like, your only task that I'm giving you is to make sure you're good. And then when you feel ready, come back. There's never any pressure from either one of us.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why we work.
That's so good. Oh my God. Love your answer. What do you think our most important similarity is with that?
I think our biggest similarity is that
we hate everyone.
Yes. Bonding moment.
Wait, before you go into that, the reason why I want to mention like this little side note is because we don't actually hate everyone. It's just that what we just said, we absorb everyone's energy. So we don't like to have a lot of friends or a lot of people around us.
Yeah, it's just
and we're
too
so selective. And it's not because we're trying to be bitchy, but it's because we want to love and give everything we can to each and every person in our lives. But we can't do that to so many people.
Yeah.
It's just, we're at negatives.
Your energy is
point.
drained. Your energy is so drained.
So that's why. Anyway, so what do you think the most important similarity is?
I think our biggest similarity is how we think.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like we were raised very similar in that regard.
That's true.
And I think that we want the same things and we look for the same things in friendship, in relationships. We both, I think, have had similar struggles throughout our lives. And I think that was a bonding experience. And ultimately, the way that we process and how aware we are of our own flaws, I think.
Yep.
And that's really helpful in relationships when you're aware that like, okay, fuck, like these are maybe not my strongest points right now, but you consciously make an effort so that way the relationship thrives.
And I think letting each other know that you're aware that this is your downfall or like you're not so good with that. Being like, yeah, look, I fucking know I suck at this.
Yes.
And like I might need you to just understand or help me through it or I'm working on it and just letting each other know.
Yeah.
I think that's so important. Even in relationships, guys. Being the one to be like, in all my relationships, I'm very stubborn. So I have to be like, listen,
sometimes,
babe,
yeah,
I'm stubborn as fuck, and sometimes I will drive you the fuck insane, and I'm sorry, but it's not coming from that place. It's coming from just my hot-headed whatever. Give me a few days and I'll be good. Do you know what I mean? Like, just letting them in on that. What would make you feel closer to me? This is interesting, actually.
Let's get naked. No, I'm kidding. We've already done
I feel like we've been naked together.
We've been naked together. Feel close. I don't know, like if I could read your fucking mind, like I feel like we're pretty close. I mean, like there's always points I think in any relationship where you're like I could feel closer to this person, but I feel like we are as close as two people can be, because I also do think that having your own space to digest how you're feeling and understand why you're feeling certain things is important. And then when and if you feel comfortable and want to share, then you do with the other person.
We're not up each other's asses like all the time. Like we're not messaging all the time, every 5 minutes, every whatever. Like we give each other space, we do our shit, we check in.
Because it's
like,
busy.
Yeah. Like we also respect that we both have busy lives and that we don't need to be oh my god, what do you think? What's up? All the time. Like that would drive me insane. That's why a lot of my friendships and relationships never worked out, because I'm not the type of person that like wants that all the time. You know what I mean? Like it drives me insane, you know? But I do think
You do think
that when we became friends and like when we started becoming closer and closer, I always thought we were like super close. But then there were moments.
I know what you're referring to.
There were moments where I was like, damn, we're really not as close as I thought. Not close, but like I don't know as much
as
about
you thought you
as
knew.
I thought I did. You and I both are guilty of that.
And I was just going to say that, yes.
Because me and you will tell each other everything, but we'll also literally avoid a whole planet of shit that's going on in our lives. And not intentionally, but it's because...
It's not intentional. So the thing that I think you're referring to is like so traumatic. You're like, I don't think anybody is going to understand this. Like how is anybody in my life outside my family going to understand this one thing? It was like, it wasn't even that I was embarrassed. It was more so of like, I feel like it would be like a ton of bricks and there's never a right moment to drop a bomb on someone like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
And I feel like we both had that.
Yeah.
I feel like there was eluding things. You're like, okay, something's off. I could sense there's something
I knew.
there.
I knew.
And for me, the same way, I'm like, something there. And then in time, when the person is ready, they will let you in on that. And I think that it's a waiting game, because ultimately you got to be 100% confident in that person to really share that with them. Like, it takes time. It takes time.
And I'm all for that.
And you could trust somebody. You could really trust them, but you also, nobody wants to be judged. You know, when you're like, fuck, I finally have a friend. I finally have a friend. We really like each other, and you're like, oh no.
Like, how is she gonna react?
And how is she gonna react? Like, is that gonna be a bad reflection on me?
Yeah.
And it's something that I will always, that one thing will always have to, I'm always gonna feel that way. Even with partners and people that I meet in life, the more closer you get, because the closer, you don't just drop bombs on people when you fucking first meet them. But as the course of the relationship progresses, there comes a point where you're like, you need to be aware of X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, I really like this person. I think they like me. And I feel like, is this a deal breaker?
Okay, so we just had an off-camera session.
We had an off-camera session. We needed that.
We needed that. It was just like
time.
yeah. Oh my god.
That was good.
Okay, so do you want to ask or am I asking? Did I ask you before? I think I did.
Yeah. Did you? It's okay, the gin's hitting. In one word, describe how you feel right now.
Oh my god. I feel a mixture of sad. No, like not sad.
We had an intimate conversation.
Like it's making me think about things, you know? So I'm obviously a little bit like sad, but I'm thankful and I kind of feel relieved.
Yes.
Like a little, you know?
The next one is take a selfie together, guys. So you're going to watch us take a selfie.
We're going to save that and then I'll put it in the video.
We're going to save it and we'll put it in the video. Oh, I love that. That's good. Oh, what do you recommend I let go of, if anything?
I think your past relationships, especially the guy that hurt you the most.
Yeah.
Like, because you're over it. You're 100% over it. It's not that you're not. I still feel, and girl, I should be taking my own advice. And I still feel like there's that piece that's just still like, I think you really liked him. And he was the most, in that moment at that age.
The most I've ever liked a person.
And the biggest disappointment at the same time.
Yeah, biggest disappointment.
And I think it's a double fucking. Ugh.
And I think it was also the first time I had ever really liked someone to that extent, and the first time I was ever really hurt to that extent. And when you're younger, you don't know how to process. I am 3,000% over it. But like we were saying today, like that name just always is everywhere, follows me for the rest of my life. Don't know fucking why. But I don't like many people. Romantically. No, I mean romantically. Like, I mean, yes, in general. But I mean romantically. Like, for me, I've always been like, I love you, or I don't. You're not interested.
Yeah.
I'm not interested. It's either a hard, immediate yes or a no. And that's just the way that I am. Mm-hmm. So there's my selection in that is very
tiny.
It's smaller. So those 2 or 3 people in the last couple of years are definitely like the ones that I like refer to and like are prominent for me in my life. What is a lesson you will take away from our conversation?
I think you inspired me to work on myself more.
Oh,
I feel like I like to inspire other people to be the best that they can be, but I always put myself on the back burner.
Yeah.
I always feel like I'm the one I like to help other people through their shit, but I don't like to give myself the love and self-care that I should, because I'm so critical of myself, and I'm sometimes like, you don't deserve it. It's not all about you. And it's like, but it is all about me. It's my life.
It is, especially...
And not in a conceited way, but it's just, that's my reality. Like, I'm going to have to wake up with my
110%.
bullshit every morning if I don't deal with it.
And you know what? That was the realization that I really did come to throughout quarantine. That was something that I did. I was like, you know what? Like, the world is pausing right now. What can we do? What can we learn? And I had like a mentor. It was a woman. She was 10 years older than me. So she taught me that if you want to pour from your cup, you need to pour into your cup. And that is a daily thing that I remind myself every morning.
So important.
I look at it in my notes on my phone, and I remind myself that if I want to pour out of my cup, if I want to be there for other people, if I want to create content, if I want to be the best version of myself, I need to make sure that what I'm giving out, I'm also pouring in.
100%.
So that was just a nugget, a golden nugget.
It's such a gold nugget. It's actually fucking insane just how often we forget about us and it's our fucking life.
Yeah.
It blows my mind. Like, and I look back at all the years that I was like, not even living in my own body, it felt like.
Right?
You know what I mean?
You're just like doing things like, this is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, rushing and work and everything else is so much more important than me. But bitch, how am I supposed to work? How am I supposed to function? How am I supposed to be a good girlfriend, a good sister, a good daughter if I can't do good to myself?
Yeah. The last 2 cards, I don't know what they are, but I gave them to like one to you and one to me.
Do you want me to read mine?
Yeah. I hope it's good. If it's not, you can take mine.
Well, I'm gonna read it and you tell me, and then we can change it. Based on what you know about me, do you have any Netflix recommendations? Like
Friends, watch Friends. I love Friends. I love Friends. Okay, ask me this one.
But I like The Office, so it's also questionable, right?
So questionable.
What about me is the hardest for you to understand? Oh my god!
Oh my god.
That's
Ending
good.
it with this? Okay.
Oh my god, so many people don't understand me. Oh my god, I feel so alternative saying that.
Okay, I think it would be at times, I know you have something or something is happening, but it almost feels like you don't fully trust me to tell me it in that moment. But you have, like, your back is against the wall and it's like you don't have any other choice, so you just take a leap of faith and tell me anyways. Do you know what I mean?
No. I'm omitting something from you.
Yes.
But then
you just deal with this.
I don't want to tell you, and then when I have no choice, I tell you.
Yes. When it's like something you can't avoid, then you tell me.
So you're like, why didn't you tell me in the first place? That's the part.
It's not, it's no. It's why wouldn't you tell me in the first place?
Why wouldn't you tell me in the first place?
Why wouldn't you?
You know, it's such a weird question.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, I ask myself that question every day, like, why don't I tell people about these things? I guess I'm scared. But not from you. I'm scared of myself.
I know.
I think that's what it is. It's like, the people I have in my life, it's like, if you're in my life, you know everything. Mm-hmm. But there are some things that it's not like I don't tell you. I feel like it's just that I don't tell you to the extent, or I don't give you the detail, or I don't make it extremely obvious and blatantly clear, because I'm scared that if I do, it's like, okay, now I gotta deal with it. Because it's like, I feel like you hold me accountable.
Then you give it life and it's real.
It's real, and you hold me accountable. And that's why I love the people that are in my life, because it's like, you guys hold me fucking accountable. I didn't even
think about that.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's like,
but that makes sense.
Now that you know, like, now that I told you something, it's like,
you're like, fuck, she's gonna check in.
Yeah, and like, I kind of feel like now I gotta deal with it. Like, where if it's on the back burner, if it's like,
like nobody knows about this, it's not really happening.
It's not like a big deal.
I can just pretend. I could just finesse.
But yeah, it's like, I don't know why I don't learn, because every time I do that, it's like, it manifests itself. Like, I think I'm hiding it and storing it, but it comes out in different ways.
Yeah.
So it's like, whether that's...
And it's like, I always let you make that decision when it needs to be made, because I know something's happening. And then it's like, when shit hits the fan, I almost feel like this is my moment to like almost prove like you can trust me 3,000%. Like, you can literally do the worst thing to someone that you could ever think of. Like, literally you could, and I would be like, I got you. I don't even fucking care if you're in the wrong. It's just like my love and like my loyalty to that person is like, I got you. Like, we'll find a way out. We'll figure this and we'll finesse this person back, and they'll never need to know. Like, I know it's not a good thing, but bitch, my loyalty runs fucking deep.
And
like, that's where I'm at.
Not that you needed to prove that to me, but you did show me. And I feel like that's the type of person that I am, is like, if the shit doesn't hit the fan and like I don't see action, then I never really fully know. So that's where I'm skeptical. I don't trust people.
Mm-hmm. You're like, how would this
I'm like, I need to see it in action.
Yeah.
So when that happened, when that situation happened,
here's
what we're gonna do, here's how you're gonna say it, here's da. I was like, oh my god, you know,
like deflated it 2 seconds. I'm like done.
You had my back. Yeah, that was like a crazy moment, and I'm so thankful for that, because like literally
on Thanksgiving
saved my life.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed our mukbang. All the pizza's gone. We're gonna be shitting on the toilet tonight.
Oh my god. Taking turns.
Taking turns. I really hope you enjoyed this mukbang. I hope you're like enjoying your like Thanksgiving feast with your friend. Honestly, Friendsgiving, just eat with us. Like, just eat with us.
Just play this whenever you guys feel like you need a little something. We're here for you, and we see you, and we love you. And I feel like the outro's coming out of me.
Yeah, the
Just like
outros,
water.
guys. Subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for the notifications. I say this wrong.
You always say notified, but it's cute because that's your thing. It's like notified.
Like Montana.
Yeah, so Montana, so on brand.
So Montana,
don't forget
so on brand.
to comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell for the notifications. And we'll see you back here very, very soon. Thank you so much for making
Thank
it to
you
the
so
end.
much.
If you did, we love you.
Yeah, oh my
This
God.
is a long one.
This was a long one, but this is like our special.
And leave your comments down below, your questions, all that stuff, guys. We see them, we write them down, and we'll get to them.
Also, how do we feel about this background? Like, it could be a vibe, like an aesthetic, like clean. For sometimes, for a switch up. What do you think, guys?
You guys give some really great feedback, so please be very honest.
Very honest.
And sweet down below.
Down below.
We're sensitive.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
We'll see you back here soon.
We'll
Bye.
see you here soon.